A historic Oval Office meeting. Trump and Biden discuss Ukraine, the Middle East, and future collaboration. In a rare and historic post-election meeting, President-elect Donald Trump and President Joe Biden came together for what was described as a cordial and meaningful discussion in the Oval Office. The meeting, held just 19 hours ago, has captured the attention of the nation as the two leaders, known for their past political clashes, met to talk about the future of the country. During a phone interview with the Post, President-elect Trump shared his thoughts on the meeting, describing it as a really good conversation. "You know, it's been a long slog," Trump 78 said. "It's been a lot of work on both sides, and Biden did a very good job with respect to campaigning and everything else. We really had a good meeting." The encounter marked one of the first face-to-face discussions between the two men since the contentious 2024 election, where Trump secured his return to the White House. While the tone of their campaigns and political discourse has often been heated, Trump praised Biden for being very gracious during their sit-down. The two leaders touched on several critical topics, including the war in Ukraine and the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, both areas where their policy positions differ. Trump has pledged to bring an end to the war in Ukraine swiftly upon taking office, a stance that contrasts with Biden's continued support for Ukraine in its fight against Russia. I asked for his views, and he gave them to me," Trump revealed during the interview. Also, "We talked very much about the Middle East. Likewise, I wanted to know his views on where we are and what he thinks. And he gave them to me. He was very gracious." Their exchange on Ukraine and the Middle East may have been the most substantive, given the geopolitical significance of both conflicts. Trump, who campaigned on a platform of reducing U.S. involvement in foreign wars, sought Biden's perspective on how the administration has handled these crises and where the next administration might take them. The meeting was not only about policy, but also about reestablishing rapport between two of the most powerful men in America. Trump remarked that the encounter allowed them to get to know each other again, suggesting that the tone of their conversation was personal as well as political. Looking ahead, Trump hinted that this would not be the last time the two leaders would meet. He revealed that Biden would attend Trump's inauguration, and they plan to have another very, very nice meeting just before the ceremony. This tradition of the outgoing president welcoming the incoming president to the White House for a private conversation symbolizes the peaceful transfer of power, a key moment in American democracy. "The Oval Office is so beautiful, and I do certainly look forward to coming back," Trump shared. "We'll have that very, very nice meeting that takes place between two presidents sometime prior. That takes place just prior to going in, so we'll have that. But this was a very enjoyable meeting." As the transition of power draws closer, this meeting stands as a crucial step in the handoff between administrations. Despite their differences, Trump and Biden's willingness to engage in dialogue reflects a shared commitment to the office and the responsibilities that come with it. With tensions running high both at home and abroad, all eyes will now be on the policies Trump will enact as he returns to the Oval Office. As for now, the meeting between the two men serves as a hopeful reminder that even in the face of political division, there is room for respectful discussion and cooperation.